Hello, I'm Janae Tibshirani with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, the New Zealand dollar spiked and is continuing to gain following Spencer's speech and Australia's rating downgrade. The Deputy Governor of the Reserve Bank, Grant Spencer, yesterday announced tighter LVR rules are on the way, but didn't pin anything down for definite. The Kiwi has since gained nearly $1 and is creeping closer to parity with the Aussie dollar. The market seems to believe a lack of concrete action to calm the raging housing market makes it harder for the RBNZ to justify a rate cut next month. Westpac economists disagree, saying the high dollar already presents a serious challenge to the RBNZ's forecasts of a return to the inflation target, so any further gains in the currency will only add to the case for lower interest rates. ANZ's economists say they technically still pick a August cut, yet it's a delicately balanced situation, as there are no guarantees a cut will weaken the dollar, but it's pretty certain it'll add fuel to the housing fire. A parity party could be on the cards, as the New Zealand dollar hovers at around 96.6 Australian cents. The Reserve Bank's announcement aside, the Aussie dollar took a knock yesterday afternoon following S&P switching Australia's outlook from stable to negative and warning that its AAA rating is under threat. The ratings agency has said the outcome of the country's election has hampered its prospects of improving its budgetary performance. ANZ's chief economist Cameron Bagrie has tweeted he still reckons the New Zealand Aussie dollars will hit parity. Over to the US, new data shows private sector employment grew more than expected in June. The ADP employment report shows the services sector recorded gains, while the goods sector saw losses. The growth was led by increases in small business jobs, while large multinationals appear to be struggling a bit, with the Brexit not expected to help. Markets will be paying close attention to the US Labour Department's non-farm payrolls report out tomorrow. The US Treasury 10-year yield remains low at 1.39%. The 1 to 5 year New Zealand swap curves opens in negative territory today. At 2.24%, the 1 year swap rate is now 2 basis points higher than the 5-year rate. This particular swap curve has not been this negative since October 2008. The price of oil has dropped to a 2-month low as the US's weekly EIA disappointed markets. The US benchmark oil price has dropped $2 overnight to $45 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark has sunk $3 to $46 a barrel. The gold price is down to $1,358 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar has risen nearly 2 Australian cents to 96.6 Aussie cents and is up nearly a cent to 72.2 US cents and 65.3 euro cents. The TWI index has jumped 100 points to 75.9. I'm Janae Tibshirani, and that was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.